Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to another edition of the RO Sports Show, brought to you by RO Yellow. After waiting 15 months to play competitively again, it was only fitting that the Richmond Raiders went to overtime against Pinecrest on Friday night for some free football. 4 quarters of back and forth play wasn't enough for the two teams, but 1 play on offense and 4 shutdown plays on defense was all Richmond needed to get the 42-35 victory. After the Patriots tied the game at 35 points with 4 minutes and 38 seconds to play in the fourth quarter, it was senior running back Coleman and a fleet of defensive backs who helped Richmond collect its 15th straight SAC win and remain perfect in overtime games in the program's 48-year history. High school overtime rules have teams start at the opponent's 10-yard line and get 4 downs to score. Coleman, who made his debut as Richmond's #1 tailback, scored on the Raiders' first overtime play. He took the handoff from junior quarterback Kellen Hood, found a hole between J.D. Lampley and Jaleel Davis along the left edge of the line, and burst into the end zone. Senior Trevor Moss split the uprights to put Richmond ahead by 7 points. Richmond has no opponent scheduled for Friday. The Raiders were scheduled to play Jack Britt at home, but the Buccaneers are under quarantine. No makeup date has been announced. The boys soccer team collected their 6th shutout of the winter and extended their season-high winning streak to 5 matches on Wednesday against Scotland. Using 4 different goal scorers, the Raiders earned a 4-0 win over the Fighting Scots. It was the team's 4th shutout during the win streak, a stretch of games that the Raiders have outscored their opponents 27-4. The Raiders scored a goal in the 10th minute, but it was 2 goals in the opening 7 minutes of the second half that helped complete the season sweep of Scotland. An insurance tally near the midway point of the second half helped the Raiders improve to 9 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. Richmond will close its regular season on tonight at home against conference leader Pinecrest. Currently, Larson and company sit alone in 3rd place in the SAC standings, a half a game ahead of Lumberton. Drifting returns to Rockingham Speedway this weekend, but on a different course. MB Drift will host the Battle of Little Rock on Saturday at the smaller half-mile track on the Speedway property. This will be the 2nd event held on the Martinsville Speedway replica as of last month. Clinton Mills hosted a go-kart race using the quarter-mile section of the track, which the MB Drift team plans to utilize for the 2nd of 10 scheduled events for the 2021 season at Rockingham. MB Drift held the season's first event at the Speedway's road course on February 20th. They say they were extremely happy with driver and spectator turnout at the February event, considering the time of year and the temperature. MB Drift team members say they were extremely surprised when they found out that a NASCAR driver was one of the participants. They knew that a top Formula Drift driver, Pat Gooden, was coming out and that he'll be sharing a car with a friend. That friend was Cup Series driver Alex Bowman, who went on to finish 10th on the Daytona road course the next day. The Battle of Little Rock is slated for Saturday with the main competition starting at 2 p.m., but there will be on-track action beforehand. For more information, visit richmondobserver.com and click on the Sports tab. And that's going to wrap up another edition of the RO Sports Show, brought to you by RO Yellow. For the latest and breaking sports stories in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com and click on the Sports tab. You can also find some exclusive content across all RO Sports social media, and be sure to tune in for Ross at 5:30 every Thursday evening for your Raider wrap-up. In the meantime, I'm Russell Parker reporting from the Richmond studio in downtown Rockingham. Have a great week.